well defined and well distinguished objects. Now what do you mean by well defined collection? What do you mean by well defined collection? Well defined collection means it will not vary from person to person. Well defined collection means it will not vary from person to person. Suppose here two students are there, S1 and one is student S2. If I am asking which one is best cricketer, which one is best cricketer, which one is best cricketer, then S1 student is saying Sachin Tendulkar and Virat Kohli. But when same question I am asking from second student, then he is saying Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma. So it's very na. So it's this collection is not a well defined collection. Why? Because it's vary from person to person. Clear? Well defined. Well defined means we must have some common rule. We must have some common rule so that we must have some common rule.
Sir, picture is not clear.
Only you are facing problem or F all?
Yes, sir, facing problem.
Yes, Ramay.
We all are facing problem.
Now it's clear, sir.
Clear?
Yes, now clear. Yes, sir, clear.
Okay, then see, it's a collection of well defined and well distinguished. Well defined means we must have some common rule.
For a particular set.
Yes, by which we can judge that particular element is belongs to that particular set or not. For example, we are having a set of vowels A, E, I, O, U. So common rule is there. It's a vowel. So we must have some common rule by which we can judge that particular element belongs to that particular set or not belongs to that particular set. Clear? Now that well defined and well distinguished. Well distinguished means all elements are distinct. Okay? When we are giving some assigning some name, then number of elements should not be increased. So these type of collection are known as sets. It is represented by firstly denoted by, then I will tell you represented by. It is denoted by capital letters. Capital A, capital B, capital C, so on up to X, Y and Z. So it is denoted by capital letters. In this way we can represent a set. Elements are enclosed in curly brackets and elements we can denote it by small letters also. Clear? These are known as elements of set A. Clear? Now it is represented by following two ways. Sets are represented by following two ways. It is represented by following two ways. First one is tabular form, or you can say roster form. Second one is set builder form. Or you can say rule method. Now these two mainly ways are there for representing a sets, by which we can represent a sets. Now see both the way. Now first one is there tabular form. In this form, all elements are listed. In this form, all elements are listed, and they all are separated by commas. They all are separated by commas. For example, within curly braces, braces or bracket. For example, as already we have done, we a set of vowels A, E, I, O, U. So all elements are listed. Whatever elements we are having, all elements are listed, or in the form of table we are having A, E, I, O, U. All the elements are there, and each element is separated by this comma, and it is noted by capital letter, already we told you, and within curly braces. It's the first way of representing a set. Now see second way, by which